The Palmetto Bowl has had its moments over the years, from ranked matchups, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Death Valley, Clemson Memorial Stadium. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He has challenged his offensive line to dominate at the line of scrimmage. Why? They have a chance to make some history today with their running back. He has been beloved and productive all season long, and today he can break the school record for single-season rush yards. I know he's heavily involved in the script to start this opening drive. We'll see if they're able to get the record early and get this team fired up for their running back who they love. Reese?
All right, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Clemson's offense will have the first possession of the game. Clemson just put a beat down on the Gamecocks the last time these two met.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. And Clemson's talent being far superior, dominated, cocky. They got to have an answer this time, Jesse. They were embarrassed a year ago.
South Carolina just has to start faster. You're not going to beat a team like Clemson with all of their athletes if you're sleepwalking out of the tunnel.
Follows his blocks. It's Davidson. Nowhere to go.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Drops back, it's Reynolds. Caught. On the move at the 30. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Davidson. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The game, originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. A trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos, a silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state, and bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
Tries to get it himself. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
Got to make the play on 4th. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the stop, but not before he gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball.
Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Lenoris Sellers. Things did not go well in that loss last time out. He was picked off 3 times and sacked 5 times. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Sellers through the noise. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Long way to go on second down. Sellers. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Sellers from the gun on third down. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Haynes. Breaks into the open. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Reynolds. Works the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Haynes. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll ride him again. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go play action with Sellers. Left side is Brown. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tells the run, wants to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows, a little bit back and forth, some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. As is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, it's Johnson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. Fights off a defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Davidson. He's past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Reynolds. Look out! Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Send the tight end in motion. Swamped immediately.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out wide right, it's Burrows. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on third down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. A third and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Gets rid of it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quick give. It's Davidson. They were all over it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, down here on the South Carolina sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second and long here. Here's Sellers to throw. Caught. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And I think it's safe to say Lenore Sellers, David, probably one of the most polarizing players in all of college football. You've seen how special and freakishly talented this guy is with his ability not just throwing the football, but running it, the strength, the size, the power, and more than anything, what we saw a year ago was his ability to avoid sacks and avoid negative plays. I know this. He doesn't have a chance unless this offensive line gets a lot better, but they believe they've built that up. And if that's the case, this could be a very special year for South Carolina.
Well, and let's be honest. This is where they spent their money in the offseason. They wanted to fortify the offensive line. They brought in Kendall Browse at the coordinator spot. They did everything they could to build around this young man. Lenore Sellers' talent is through the roof. We know it. Big, strong, can throw it. Now the pieces around him, a big year could be coming for this big young man.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Out wide left, it's Hunt. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Again, it's Sellers. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Clemson calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The run inside. It's Davidson. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Clemson is quick to the line, making the adjustment. To the air, it's Reynolds. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Pushes ahead. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right side, it's Burrows. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Davidson. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with Arkansas State taking on the Troy Trojans. And it's the Red Wolves with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football.
Snags it, and he's open. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throwing, Sellers. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Out wide left, it's Sellers. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Sellers to the air again. Under pressure. Working the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
They're all over him. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. Are forced to settle for the field goal. After that last play, there is a Clemson Tiger slow to get up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. The handoff to Johnson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. It's inside. It's Davidson. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Right at the line. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run the counter. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down immediately.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Clark. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got the first down. He's now up to 58 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He'll work his way down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Right side, it's Wesco. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Carl.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Got room at the 35. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Long way to go on second down. Throwing Sellers. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Upstairs, he's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Reynolds. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good start. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for the marker. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. We've got a potential big upset percolating, and one that could spoil everything this team's worked for up to this point. Just gets rid of it before the Heat.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Sellers. Rushes on. Left side, it's Tuggle. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Down he goes.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You've really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking to pass. It's Reynolds. Finds his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to run, it's Davidson. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? From the gun, it's Davidson. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
They could have tried to break the tie with a field goal attempt. Instead, they'll try to punch it in on 4th and goal here in the final period. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Tigers! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Okay, 1-possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's Sellers to throw. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Here's a throw downfield late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. 4th down, Sellers. He wants a big play here late. Caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. We've got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
Again, it's Sellers. The pass is incomplete, and the big gamble, the try to win it right here moment goes awry as they're still down by 1. They'll line up for the onside kick, just 1 second to play, and really their only hope is some type of penalty for an untimed down. South Carolina did a lot of throwing before the game, but as it turns out, the chicken curse is alive and well as Clemson wins the Palmetto Showdown. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.